Hello, Internet. Welcome to
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I got in your way.
Carlos just randomly clapping on his
I'm
little
just sitting
video.
here like,
Like, like I said, the only thing I can think of is like it's such a high frequency that it doesn't actually pick it up.
that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
It is weird. Absolutely.
For anyone wondering,
So-
we do syncs, so that way we can sync our video, our audio for stuff like this, like the podcast, and we do a clap sync. But so you can probably hear it.
Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna be like on your mic.
But it's like not popping up in our Discord because we are talking through Discord. So
Boy.
some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
That's how we do the podcast.
That might be fun to listen to while we're just,
Yep.
doing
You're
the
about to
editing.
hear a
and
bunch
just
of
clap, 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 clap.
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
By the way,
Yeah,
sorry I keep looking down because this is the LanParty Productions podcast, episode number 42.
Ooh, nice.
42.
8 more, and we get to the big 5-0. 40. What? That was 24, by the way.
Wait, you know what?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, my thing's reversed. I don't know which way it's going to come out.
Like,
So
I was
what's
watching
happening?
Carlos, and I was watching me,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
weird, yeah.
whatever.
Speaking of behind the scenes, Carlos, you want to show a camera like your little tattoo that you got building up on your arm?
Well, number one, it's not a tattoo. So I don't know how it happened.
Gosh, and that's it looks better today than what it did.
This is a bruise.
He
How
had
we
like
go?
a twilight sky on his arm there.
Yeah, we go, dude. It looked like your arm was falling off.
Yeah, like all of this was completely red and blue and black. I have no idea how it happened. It didn't even hurt or anything like that. I was just sitting in bed looking at my phone, and then suddenly I'm just like, my arm's bothering me. Ugh. And then I look down, and it's like, holy crap, what the heck happened to me?
I would have went to the ER so fast.
But it didn't like
if I
hurt.
would have freaked out.
And the funny thing is, like, I freaked out for a second, and then immediately I was just like, huh, it doesn't hurt that much.
It
It's fine.
doesn't hurt because like you're probably gonna lose your arm. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, no, arm is still
The
here.
arm is dead.
Ed's just a doomsayer over here.
Oh,
You're
absolutely.
totally just going to lose the whole limb. You're going
yes.
to become a zombie apocalypse, ground zero,
I'm the
subject
guy.
one.
I'm the guy that if I see like a dot, like a thing on my arm, I'm like, nope. We got insurance for this reason.
I'm a man. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's like I said, the skin color's coming back, so it's doing better.
Oh gosh, it looks so painful.
Like
I will
I
say
said,
that's
totally
what I thought
fine.
my leg was gonna look like, and I'm really happy that it didn't.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I don't know how I got mine. So, and I'm a man because it didn't hurt me. I didn't go to the doctor. Ed, on the other hand, he knows how he got hurt.
Hold on. Okay, we're at this kid's birthday party, and you
By
know
the way,
we're doing
story
a little
started off with a
caps-
kid's birthday party. Remember that, folks. Kid's birthday party.
Okay, we're doing a little like tug of war. Like my brother-in-law was like, "Yo, let's do tug of war." So we started doing it, and like he beat me the first time. In my defense, I didn't have like my feet planted. I was like, "All right, we're gonna do this. Let's do this."
You
So then we
lost the
do it
first time?
again. Well, yeah, but like he like grabbed it and like twisted the rope around his arm, and then like I was just holding it, and then yeah, he beat me slightly, slightly. So then I was like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. So then like I wrap it around, and like he says go, and I manhandle him. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this podcast. And then after that, well, he's like, hey, like let's go race, and I'm like, okay. Like 2 days before, I just ran a mile, so I was like, all right, let's go. Come on.
You're feeling invincible.
I'm feeling invincible. And like I didn't even have my running shoes, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my shoes off. We're gonna do this barefoot. So we start running, and I go on like a full sprint. I just pop
Oh, just off the bat. We're going.
off the bat. I'm like, we're doing this. We're gonna race. I'm gonna beat you. So then, like 40 feet forward, I hear just a pop, and I feel the pop, and then like I start limping, and I'm like, uh oh, it's not good. I hobble to a bench, and I sit down, and like I'm heavy breathing. I'm like, this ain't good, and I'm getting lightheaded, and I'm kind of starting to see like little, like spots. I'm like, this is really not good. Like I'm not out of breath. I'm just, it's not going well. So then
falling apart.
Yeah,
Apparently.
apparently. So I start walking towards Kim, and then like Kim's like, "Hey, you want to go play with your daughter?" I just kind of fall on the grass, and I'm like, "Nope." And then next thing I know, like we have to walk back up to Carlos's house, it felt like a mile. We walk up there.
It was
I'm
literally
sitting on
across the
couch.
street. By the way, the park that he was at, it was just right across the street from my house.
So bad. I got in Carlos's house. I sat on the couch, and like I was crying. It hurt so much. And then somebody was like, "Let's get an ice pack." So they put an ice pack under my leg, and it was just applying pressure. Oh, did that hurt even more? It was so bad. So then, yes, I went to the stupid ER. Got to the ER. Took forever to get back there. Then they're like, "Hey, we're going to do an x-ray because it sounds like you fractured your leg." I'm like, "I'm big. I'm not that fat." Like, come on now. What? You're really going to say I fractured my leg? I'm like, if I fractured my leg, I would be so pissed. So then I go to this x-ray room, and this guy is like manhandling my leg. And he's like, "Well, I just got to get these pictures." And like, meanwhile, he's just like stretching it out and like moving it. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. This must hurt." Really? Really?
Yeah. You're lucky I'm
to
in
me
pain or
too.
I'd boot you in the face.
Oh, I was
Like-
so pissed, man.
When I had that car accident freaking forever ago, like 20 years ago, and I fractured a couple bones in my lower back, they did the same thing when they had to get x-rays. Like, okay, this might hurt a little bit, but we kind of just have to move you. They like grab both my arms and like stretch me up and everything. And I'm just like, "Oh, God." And they're just like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hurts." It's like, "You think?" Like,
Yes. What's crazy is I was on morphine and a Percocet when they were doing that, and it was still hurting like absolutely crazy. Oh, and yeah, now like I pulled my hamstring. Like I said, thankfully I didn't tear it because my leg would have looked like your arm, but it's doing better. I can walk without crutches or cane. We're getting there. I'm not gonna be able to really do anything, I think, for a few weeks, but whatever. It's stupid.
just by running.
So,
Not to
Just
like
by ru-
find comedy in your pain, man, but seeing you walking with a cane was kind of gross.
Shut up, Ernie.
And that's the thing. I felt bad that it happened to you, but yeah, seeing you with the cane, I'm just like
Oh
trying to
my
hold
goodness.
back laughter. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe this
When
happened.
did you guys see me?
Wait.
Oh, my house. Oh,
For game night, yeah.
Yeah, there was
for
like a
game
couple of
night.
times where like you were getting up and like moving, and you just reminded me of Joey in that episode of Friends where you're just like.
You look like an old man all sitting there like, yeah.
It hurt
Just
so
hunched over.
much. It hurt so much.
So your leg
Oh
didn't
my
end up
God.
with any bruising, no marks, no.
No, like it didn't. No, I didn't have any bruises. I will say, like the first couple days, like my leg was like double the size.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
my
I
right
saw
leg was
that.
double the size of the left leg.
Yeah.
It was super swollen.
It was big,
but
yeah.
no. But like I said, I'm super thankful because if it was showing bruising, then that means I would have tore something, and that would have sucked. So
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Rough
I'm
weekend.
good on that one, that's for sure.
Just, yeah, literally,
Yeah.
that's like, I believe it was the next day that I got the arm thing. So
yeah, it was a crappy weekend. And then this last Saturday, we decided to go to Elitch Gardens. That
You're
was not a good
insane.
idea. Oh my God. Okay, so Elitch Gardens was actually pretty. It was okay for the most part.
amusement park, by the way.
The amusement park, yeah. If you have Six Flags, Elitch Gardens, like, yeah, it was okay. Went to the water park. That was fine. Like, honestly, the water park felt the best because all weight was off. Then I got confident, and that's where it went wrong. So, like, we went to the other side, the dry side, and hey, let's ride some roller coasters. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't even hurt anymore. Like,
Oh no.
yeah, let's do this. Yeah. So I went and rode the Mind Eraser first. Stupid idea. Awful idea. Because essentially you're sitting in this thing that goes like over your shoulders, but your feet are kind of
Your
dangling.
legs are just dangling.
Yeah, and I didn't think that through, and my leg was just flailing.
Flailing.
Oh, it hurt so much. And then I did a couple other ones, but like I only did other ones that like I had to like sit down and get in. Those are fine. The last one, my nephew and nieces really wanted to go on the old white roller coaster. Cause you know which one that is.
The twister.
Yeah, Twister.
Twister.
I hadn't been on that in years, and I didn't remember it.
It will give you whiplash.
It will give you whiplash. But the problem is the seats are so tight. So like I sat down and like, like I said, I'm kind of a big guy. I barely like I had to force myself in. It was not good. But it only goes to like, like it's probably like a foot, if that, of like your butt is actually in the seat. The rest is like your legs are still kind of flailing a little bit. So like the last turn, it jerked the hell out of my leg. Oh, I needed help to get off.
Was
Like the
was
roller
that
coaster.
your last ride for the day?
Oh yeah. But yeah, like the things came up and the guy was like, all right, go ahead and get out. And I'm like, come here.
You're either picking me up or putting me on another
Yeah,
ride.
like,
I can't move.
I need help.
Oh,
Yeah. And that was the last one of the day. Thankfully that was like for sure the last one of the day, but yeah, that sucked. So
yeah. Becca and I, we were
Yeah, that
talking
doesn't
to her
sound-
like, "There's no way they're going to Ulysses. There's no way it's gonna be canceled."
it was for the wife's birthday. She
And then
really
you
wanted it.
Text me a couple days later. It's like, "It's happening." That's like, this guy's crazy. He's gonna
I
regret
just
that.
wanted to give my wife a good birthday.
He's gonna so regret it. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Sunday, because like we had stuff we had to do Sunday. I'm like, Kim, cancel it. We're gonna stay at home all day. Nope. And that's what we did. So it was nice. It was nice. Yeah.
Well,
So either we were staying home all day or I'm staying
Oh
home
yeah,
all day.
that's basically what I told him. You gotta pick at this point. Yep.
Ernie, no injuries.
Over a weekend recently? No.
That's good.
I will say, even in
But-
high school, I don't think Ernie ever really got injured on anything.
In high school, no.
I've had plenty of
I
injuries.
mean, there are obviously some childhood incidents which
yeah.
put holes in my head.
All right, let's take it easy.
Honestly, I think the only real so you say take it easy, but I'm not joking about that one. Like, 'cause I don't know if you can see it too well here because the lighting isn't too bright to actually see the scar. But child-wise, if we're actually going to commit to random fun
We're going to talk about our
hospital
medical
tales.
history.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, I was visiting a cousin of mine, and we were making he lives in like these apartment complexes, and behind the apartment there was a fairly steep hill, and all the kids in the apartment complex would go to that hill. They would take their bikes or whatever, and they would essentially just no holds barred, just go straight down that hill.
Gosh.
And the first couple of times I did it, I was a little careful. Like the first time I was a little careful, kind of riding the brakes, Second time I was feeling myself a little bit more, so I was easing off the brakes. And then the third time, full just lost control,
Felt invincible.
way too fast, and ended up like colliding like the front tire of my bike like hit a rock or it got stuck in the ground somehow, and it launched me over the handlebars.
Oh.
And after I was airborne for, probably just like a second at most, but I was airborne and I hit the ground and I was fully blacked out. I don't know how long I was blacked out for. I don't think it was for that long because
Whoa.
when I actually came to, one, I didn't feel anything. Two, everyone that I was over at the field with, they were still at the top of the hill. And I was just pretty much just prone
kinda
on the
stayed up there.
ground. Yeah. So I don't think I was blacked out for that long. But when I came to, I remember like looking around, and like my bike was a few feet away from me, and as I'm scanning like
Jeez.
the golden dead grass, there's a little bit of like red speckles that I see on the grass. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I look a little more to the side, and I see a rock that is just painted red. And I was like, oh, wonder what that's about. And as I'm looking at this rock, I see a droplet fall. And I was like, what?
He's looking at his brains on the ground and he's like, no, look at that.
Like, it was so just like a slow like raise to my forehead, and I touched it. I felt no pain when I pulled my hand away, and my hand was just red.
Jeez.
Like, oh no.
Oh, no.
And I think I was maybe like, I was like a preteen at that age, maybe like 10 or whatever, and full panic mode, full just tears, screaming, just full panic, fear, no pain, but I was freaking out. So
that reminds me of like
all these kids,
Carlos, man.
come down from the hill, and everyone's like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need me to get anybody?" And like I'm walking back to my cousin's apartment, and everyone else is like in a panic. Do we need to call 911? I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm okay. Meanwhile, I'm just hanging my face forward, just dripping.
Yeah. We're okay.
Yeah, had my panic session. Now I'm fine, but get back to my cousin's place. My cousin's dad ends up calling my mom because he sees me with bleeding on my head. Mom gets there. I see my mom.
Oh, I know.
Have my freak out because I see my mom, and so she takes me to the hospital, and I have a wet rag with me to basically just apply to my head so I can stop bleeding over everything. We get to the hospital, and we're talking to the receptionist like, hey, yeah, we need to see the doctor. She's like, why? And like
Red.
because
just like squirting
Because of this.
my skull is broken open, So she's like, okay, go ahead and just go take a seat in the reception area, and we'll call you
And
back.
you waited like 2 hours.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have a hole in my head, but it's fine. Let me just go
that
sit on a
happened to me
chair.
too.
So me and my mom, we go sit in the waiting area, and as we're sitting there, I have the rag applied to my head still. And I'm looking around, and, I'm seeing some people that are waiting. There's like a couple kids there that some are like showing like fever or whatever. And I'm just like doing this, and my mom was like, I think you could probably take the rag off. I think the bleeding might have stopped. So I go,
Okay.
okay. So I took the rag off. As soon as I did that, all eyes. Just straight on me. It was like, yeah, this is great.
Maybe I
Love
should
this.
put it back. Okay.
Yeah. So that was kind of an awkward time, just sitting in the waiting room with my face just with a hole in it.
You probably had like a giant like welt or something.
Yeah,
like that too, huh?
oh no.
Looking like it from the movie, like
Wouldn't
Rocky
know. I
movie
never
or
actually
something,
saw
just
it.
Like,
Oh, that's good.
that happened to me too. They
Never
made me
actually saw
wait,
it myself.
Like, because I had to get stitches on this hand one time.
Yeah, I was
'cause
just saying,
my hand
yeah,
went
like
through a
you.
mirror.
Yeah.
And yeah, same
Dude,
thing.
you had a big glass like in your hand, and
Yeah.
everybody was
I
freaking
sitting
out,
on
and
a
you're just
stool,
like,
just goofing off,
"Oh."
and then my cousin, we started goofing off. I fell backwards, hand went through a mirror, and I'm like, I'm totally fine, I'm fine, until my aunt grabbed my hand, turned it sideways, big old piece of glass just sticking out of the side, and unfortunately, it's this hand. Unfortunately, she made the grave mistake of pulling it out. And that's when
I
it was
remember
just
that.
just waterfall.
Yeah,
of
you got to leave it in there.
yeah. And after I saw that blood, that's when I started freaking out. I was like, I'm fine. Ah! And I started crying. I started freaking out. And yeah, they made me wait in the hospital too. They're like, okay, just go ahead and wait. We'll call you back. I had a big old towel wrapped around my hand. It was just red. And I just sat there like, and my mom was freaking out. Like, how have they not called you back? Like, you're going to bleed out. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to bleed out, but yeah. No, I've had plenty of injuries throughout the years. I got the stitches there. I got the stomach surgery twice. That was fun. Surgery on the elbow. Broken back.
I've never had surgery. Ernie, have you had surgery?
Surgery? No.
had
Pretty much
okay.
the worst of it has just been the holes in
Yeah.
my head.
I've had 3.
Gosh, 3. Yeah, I've never had a surgery. I will say, like, I went to the hospital one time. I think this was when I was, like, I had something, like, with my stomach where I had, like, a tiny, tiny hole. And I had to stay in the hospital for, like, 3 days. But I remember they wanted to do I don't know if it was an MRI. It might have been an MRI. But they gave me IV dye. And I didn't know I was allergic to IV dye.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, like, I want to say it's the stuff you drink. So I drank it, and then, like, I go in, and the guy starts doing scans, and I'm like, like, okay, whatever. He's like, can you keep still? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And like 2 seconds later, I'm like, can you keep still? And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm getting super itchy here. Something's wrong. And the guy comes in, like, he looks annoyed, but then he saw me, and I still to this day don't know how I looked, but he's like, oh. So then we had to go back to the room, and like people are panicking, like the doctors are like trying to get Benadryl in me and everything. And Kim looks at me and like she looks shocked. And I'm like, hey Kim, can you like take a picture? She's like, nope. Like she refused to take a picture. She till this day, again, I have not seen how it looked, but I remember like I started feeling it, like I had just like welts just start like going all throughout my head and like my face. Like I never saw it, but I felt it, and I was like, "Oh, this ain't good." And yeah, they gave me like instant Benadryl. I don't know how much they gave me, but I remember I was super high, really fast.
I'm
really
so happy
fast.
I'm not allergic to anything. Like that's scary, dude.
Oh,
I
that
can't
sucked.
imagine. I have
Oh,
like
gosh.
I'm
zero
just
allergies.
picturing a scenario where you're like blowing up
That's
like
what it felt like, man.
Violet from Willy Wonka and just starting to turn blue. Just-
Yeah. That's what it felt like, man. But this guy was giving me attitude, just like, stop scratching, stop moving. I'm like, what do you want me to do, homie? Yeah, it was
they get that way sometimes though.
absolutely.
They like get annoyed at you. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like as an example, because even one of my own situations when I had to go to a hospital, I was doing an echocardiogram. But for those that don't know, they do basically like a sonar of your heart.
okay.
And so I went there to basically have my heart checked out. Generally, what an echocardiogram, what they usually do, at least how it was explained to me, is you will basically run on a treadmill for a certain amount of time to basically get your
that's
heart
one of
pumping,
those.
right? Get your pulse up.
Yeah.
And afterwards, they take this little wand and they jab it into you so they can get a read of your heart and check everything is doing what it's supposed to. First and foremost, I didn't get that procedure. It was separated. So I got to do the echo first, where they took this wand and they were just jamming it into my rib cage.
What's
And I
the
kept
point
like
of that?
moving away like I wish I could tell you the amount of times that I kept like jerking away from it. Like, can you stop? I'm like, can you not try to stab me with a dull object? Like, this is awful. But yeah, they just get mad at you when you move. And it's like, give me this. Let me see how you like it when I try and insert this between your rib cage. Like, it's not comfortable.
I had a nurse get mad at me
So-
one time too. I think that was, that was when I went to the emergency, the hospital for an emergency. It was the whole stomach thing.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, she got pissed because
Oh.
like I threw up all over myself.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was
Dad
one of those
lost
things that
it
I
on her.
had.
Dad was so pissed
Oh
at
yeah,
that.
our dad was furious
Ooh,
that she
yeah.
got mad at me. It was one of those things I couldn't control because I was literally dying in the bed.
Yeah, man.
Because fun fact about Carlos here, had diverticulitis, intestine, decided to burst, almost died. That was fun. Didn't know that was going on until they finally took me to the hospital. They found all that out, and yeah, like every 10 minutes I was throwing up. And yeah, I threw up all over myself one time because I couldn't control it, and the nurse got pissed at me. Ernie, you were there. You remember
yeah.
when you and our other brother, Rico, you guys
Yeah.
checked me out in our room real quick, and I almost threw up on you guys. That was funny.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They gave me this tiny little straw-sized suction thing. It was the worst thing. It was the dumbest
I
idea
do
ever.
remember that.
They're like, if you got to throw up, just put this in your mouth. It'll suck it all up.
Oh no.
Ernie and Rico came to visit me real quick, and I was like, oh, man, hold on, guys. I got to throw up real quick. Get the stupid little straw, put it in my mouth. Here we go. It just shot everywhere. And they both jumped back like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And I stopped, and I looked, and I was like, that didn't work that great. And then you two like ran out like, oh, we need to clean up. And I believe that's when she got pissed at me. And yeah, I was like,
Ew.
use your straw.
How's it like? Who throws up like that? Where you're gonna be able to do like the little dentist straw?
Right?
Like,
You're
come
supposed to,
on.
Hold it in and then
Right.
slowly
Yeah.
like filter it.
No.
Just ultimate precision. It's going here.
Yeah.
Like, you need a big
I tried
funnel
it
at that
once. I
point.
did put the straw in my mouth and I tried. It just, nope. It was not working.
I'm sure it got some of it.
It did collect some, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
So, anyways, this is a gaming podcast, right?
yeah, absolutely. Fun video.
Well, I
talking
mean,
about
it
us.
kind of fits the theme because
Injuries.
video games, you get hurt a lot.
That is very true. Yeah.
Yeah, but you come back instantly. That's not like real life.
I'll say I would love to come back from this little injury instantly, but that's
There's
not
a
gonna
question
happen.
right there. If real life
mean-
was like video games, how extreme would you get? Would you be
I mean,
like,
like-
shoot, I would just jump in front of a truck and
I mean, I guess that depends because, like, if you get hit, like, hurt, do you actually feel everything? And then, like, eventually, like, you
yeah.
respawn? That sucks. Like, why do you
Like,
want to go through that?
I think the only time you're not going to feel anything is if you're playing like one of the, or if you're in a scenario like one of those video games where it's a one-hit death.
yeah, like really tall building.
And then
splat.
you just won't
Okay, I
feel
get it,
anything.
but I'm saying,
So-
like, what if you're in, like, RoboCop video game and you're RoboCop? The beginning of your life
you
is
just
going to
get
suck.
blasted.
Yes. Like, it's going to suck.
That's true. That one would really hurt.
Yeah, or like if you're like in one of like the Silent Hill games where like people get their skin ripped off and stuff like that, like,
But
that's
then
gonna blow.
you wake up, you respawn. You wake up, you're fine. You'll feel
Ow.
a slight
is fine.
pinch. You'll feel a
Ow.
slight pinch, and then
Slight pinch.
maybe
Gosh,
it's
absolutely.
like Wolverine. He feels all the pain, but you heal. Will you be
Yeah,
as
and he
careful
still
as you are
is-
nowadays, or more
not.
careless?
I'm just saying
like,
he's
if I
still
get stabbed,
kind
I
of
get
a
stabbed.
little like, ow. You know, he says a little ow.
He does that manly growl type of thing of his.
Yeah,
when he
exactly.
gets hurt. But
Yeah.
I don't know
I
how
mean,
extreme I would.
could
be.
always just be like,
Oh,
what was the character's name from Predator? Like Billy, where he
Oh.
he was like bleeding. They're like, "Hey man, you're bleeding there. I ain't got time to bleed."
See, I'd be a man like that. You can win a lot of bets that way too.
Oh my god. Oh, that would suck. I
Go
know, right?
ahead,
It'd be
shoot
like
me.
cool, like, woo,
$5,
you
I'm
respawn,
coming
but
back the next day. Watch.
yeah, that would still suck. Oh no.
I guess that is actually, now that I think about it, Predator does have a video game now, so you
It
could
does.
have the Predator video game as real life.
Did that game actually survive? Because it was like one of the like the 5v1 or
Yeah,
something
it's an
like that.
asymmetric thing.
Yeah.
I think technically it's still alive. I'm pretty sure.
Have you never seen the Predator game cards? Like it's one of those. What is it?
Is it like
Evolve.
the 13th?
Do you?
Oh,
Yeah, it's an asymmetric thing. You have one person that plays as the
Yeah.
Predator, and then you have like 4 people that play as like the soldiers or Marines or whatever.
okay. So you
Obviously,
actually can
Predator's goal
fight the
kill all the
Predator.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not Friday
yeah.
the 13th that you're running around like a wuss trying to survive.
No.
Okay.
On a side note, they are actually making a Halloween game, which I think is
I heard
essentially
about
the
that.
same premise
I
of it.
believe it's the exact same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
they
well,
actually have
so-
licenses.
Oh, they actually
They
have
do
the license. That's
have
amazing.
permission to have
Yes,
the
they
license
actually
this time
do this
because
time,
This
yeah.
game will actually stay alive. That's good. Oh, and it's
Yeah,
Friday the
so,
13th
like-
was so good too. Oh,
It was fun.
it was.
it
So
was
much
so
fun.
good, but it was just stuck in legal hell, man. And that's an
How do
unfortunate
you make the
situation.
game without
But
getting the license though? Like, yeah.
well, so it was a thing of where like I guess the license was there, but they technically didn't have permission to use the license because the person or whoever that allowed it technically also didn't have the license or something along those lines. It was just a whole legal situation. 'Cause you had the original person that wrote Friday the 13th getting into a legal battle with apparently several different directors that all made different Friday the 13th movies, and it was just like, who owns what? And, yeah, so
brutal.
that's why Friday the 13th couldn't go anywhere.
Wow.
We got a reboot, but it had to stop because it was in legal hell. We had the video game, but it had to stop because it was in legal hell.
I thought the
And
new
it was
reboot
just-
was good. I enjoyed it.
Reboot.
I liked the reboot. It was-
Yeah, that was
Yeah, the rebooted
with
movie.
the guy from
dude,
Supernatural.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
that was the reboot. Okay.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that
it
was a good
really
take
good.
on it. Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, and there were
I
some
was kind of
people that were
curious why
like,
we
"Ah,
hadn't
I don't
seen
really
another
like
one."
it." Yeah, that's the reason why, is because pretty much all production for Friday the 13th went
So
completely on
Jason is
hold
like
while
really
they
dead
figured
now.
out the licensing.
Yeah,
No,
boy.
because I think it was last year or 2 years ago. It finally the verdict was established on who owns the rights. So yeah, now ever since then, there's been a gigantic push where it's actually called the Jason Universe now. They've established this whole thing called the Jason Universe, and it's a gigantic
Wow.
push to bring Friday the 13th back.
Oh,
So
boy.
we have. First, there's been an announcement for a new Friday the 13th game. No real information on that as of yet. There is been, I guess there's been a couple of teasers recently that there's going to be a Friday the 13th event or like crossover event.
Oh, okay.
I've only like glossed over that briefly, so I don't actually know the specifics behind that. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that one of the crossovers is going to be with Fortnite, which kind of disappoints me. But,
Boo.
and then the second one, I don't think it was actually official yet, or no one actually knew. I'm waiting to hear an announcement for him to come to Dead by Daylight. I've been playing Dead by Daylight a lot recently, so I would love to see Jason go there.
That'd be fun. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a minute.
Yeah, so
That could be a
they,
group up.
and then just recently they released a short, Friday the 13th short. It's like 15 minutes long. It's on YouTube. It was actually pretty cool. It kind of retcons a couple of different things, like with the Crystal Lake, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, still super cool. I would highly
Retcon's
suggest it.
Crystal Lake? That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like his
So
thing.
Yeah.
So it's Camp Crystal Lake is where Jason is. But to, I guess, give like a quick brief overview, the final girl, her name is Eve. She ends up having, she basically ends up in the lake. She comes out of the lake, and when she comes out of the lake, she's looking pretty haggard. Like she ain't slept in 25 years. Just sunken eyeballs, pale. And she looks like she's been going through it. And then when she comes out of the lake, she's
girl, you've been going through it.
kind of yeah, exactly, man. But she comes out of the lake, and you know Jason's already going around doing his thing, killing some counselors. Well, actually, I don't think they're camp counselors. I think they're just at the cabin to like hang out, so they're just friends.
Yeah, it's the typical
You
know,
story. Yeah.
Jason's doing his thing. But so Eve gets to the house, and her boyfriend and a friend of hers are, you know, they're cheating. She's all mad. And we get to a later point where they're escaping from Jason because he shows up at the cabin and he's starting to murder everybody there. And Eve and the friend, the female friend, they escape in like an SUV, and the friend is driving, and you know, friend is trying to apologize, like, I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen, and Eve just straight up stabs her, like just kills her. and then they like crash.
Okay.
They get out of the vehicle, and Eve gets out of the vehicle, and she ends up on the road. And on the other side, you have Jason, and they're both just like staring each other down, and then they approach each other, and that's like credit scene. So,
All right, Jason found love. Look at that.
like, well, as far as like the retcon thing, it's everyone's just like assuming that maybe they're making like Crystal Lake like a cursed thing. Like if you end up or like die in the lake, then you'll come out like all
okay.
evil.
And
And-
okay.
And like it'll depend on like if that's going to be canon as far as Jason is concerned, and where it'll fit in the timeline, or if they're just fully like rebooting canon. Then I guess I could see it. But I have seen a horror movie where there was a cursed body of water, and it wasn't very good. It was really bad. So I just leave Jason as. Leave him as a deadite,
Yeah.
or just leave him as a zombie. I don't care.
Exactly. Those zombie
Don't do
demon
weird
things.
cursed water.
I just feel like there's so many other things out there. Like you can do like what is it? Nightmare on Elm Street,
Freddy.
Halloween. That one that you have beat
Stop.
that dead
Just
horse
stop. It's-
well dead
yeah,
at
let's
this
say.
point. That can go away for
Newest set
quite a
of
while.
movies were.
I mean,
Evil
yeah,
dies
but
tonight.
yeah, like Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, bring the leprechaun back. Like, do something other than like Halloween. Like, come on.
in the hood.
Yeah, like you brought Candyman, so might as well.
You know the newest Candyman. That one was pretty good.
I actually I haven't seen that one
It
yet,
was
so I
pretty
gotta watch
good.
that.
it wasn't a bad. It wasn't a bad reboot. I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They gotta bring
yeah,
them
That's what I'm
all
saying
back.
is-
definitely do a gigantic push for Jason to bring him back.
Make
So,
it like the MCU. Bring them all back.
Oh gosh.
And then they all come together in one final fight.
Yes.
To
Because
take over the
Freddy
world.
versus Jason was just peak.
you shut your mouth. That was a
Peak
beautiful
quality.
movie. It was beautiful.
Freddy and his karate at the end. I tell you, man.
Yeah, Freddy versus Jason. Yeah.
Oh, what a
It had
masterpiece,
some moments.
eh?
It had a lot of bad ones, but yeah,
yeah.
it was still
So
fun.
bad.
Yeah, I mean, at least
It was a fun movie.
it was so much fun. If anything, that's why I like something like the old school slasher.
Oh,
films,
absolutely.
is they're so just cheesy.
Exactly.
it's
also
so
the point of
funny.
them. They're corny. They're cheesy. They're dumb, but they're fun to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And yeah, Jason has always been a favorite of mine. But
Well, I mean, I'm
yeah,
all
like-
for
By the
bringing
way,
back Jason.
When they remake
so.
the new game or whatever, they're just gonna bring back that old game, kind of probably like
Oh,
up the
100%.
graphics,
Just
add a couple little things
slap a
here and
remastered
there.
on it, and boom, that's it. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, and if that's what they do, I'm perfectly okay with
Same.
that. That
It
game
was a fun
so much
game. It
fun,
was
as
a
janky
fun-
as it was.
Yes,
That game was
it
a
had its
blast.
moments, but it was fun.
Playing with Ed was the worst thing of all time, but it was.
I was a survivor, is what I call myself.
No, you were a terrible person. You were a traitor.
I survived.
Those that
was
have not played the
glorious.
Friday the 13th game, it's like it involves the voice. Your voice is coming through your microphone. How what's the word for that?
Yeah, proximity
Yeah.
chat.
Proximity
yeah.
chat. And yeah, there's nothing better than just hiding in a closet. It's like there's no way he's gonna find me in here. Out in the distance, you can hear Ed's voice. Over here. Over here. And it gets louder and louder. They're in here. Kill these guys. And he comes crashing through the window. Jason right behind him. And yeah, runs right past my closet. Jason grabs me and I'm dead. Yeah. So playing
And
with
exactly,
Ed,
who's the
yes.
survivor here? Playing, number one, sir.
Not for very long.
No. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, everything. Basically,
us
we
all.
run out of people,
Kill
we
us
all
all,
die,
yeah.
and then I can't find the keys and the battery, and
The
we're
only
all
thing
dead.
you got going on is you're normally the last person standing, sure, but you don't survive the whole thing.
See, so I at least win the war, or I win the battle. I don't win the war, but we got it. Yeah, you got that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I do.
I'm all for it. Bring it back. I'm excited for the Halloween game. We'll see how that goes.
I am excited for the Halloween game. I like what they're describing it's going to be as. It's more centered like stealth-wise. Like both
Oh, okay, cool.
Michael and the survivors are going to be more centered on stealth. Like Michael's whole goal is obviously stealthing around, killing, the people in the neighborhood as well as the players. And the players' goal is to, I guess, go around and save the NPCs.
Oh, there's
Oh, I'm
actually
gonna let him
NPCs
die.
running around. Oh boy,
Oh, the NPCs are just toast.
I'm gonna destroy everything.
every man for every man for himself. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
I'm hoping
Texas Chainsaw
it
game
goes
too?
good though.
Yeah. What?
Say again?
Texas Chainsaw. Isn't there a game for that too?
Is there?
Because
Texas
I've noticed
Chainsaw
that there's
Massacre.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not know that there was a game for
all
that.
These big.
Yeah,
baddies.
it's Texas Chainsaw. The developers for that, I think, are the same developers for the new Michael game, or like one of the groups involved in Texas Chainsaw Massacre is involved in the new Michael game.
Okay. Well, fair
Um,
enough.
Well, yeah, I've seen Texas Chainsaw. It's an interesting game. I don't
I know nothing
think
about it. I just
I know nothing about. I
just
didn't
when
know there was
saw
a game
it
out.
at a Walmart one day, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, look at that!" And yeah, that's it.
All right.
like. I mean, it's another like kind of asymmetric. I think it's technically more like 4 survivors versus 3 killers. And the killers are the people of the
okay.
house that you come across, the
Oh.
cannibals and all that.
Okay.
But yeah, the survivor's goal is to basically escape the house premises, and the house premises is like all gated up. There's like
Oh.
locks and generators and a whole bunch of different things that you want to try to do to get out of the premises. And once you do,
Oh,
you
okay.
win. But
Yeah, I'm watching a quick video of it. Yeah, it looks the exact
We
same.
might
Okay.
want to run some of these, like come
Yeah.
October or something. Get
Ooh, yeah.
some
Get some
horror theme stuff going.
horror themes going. Yes, sir.
That'd be fun.
So.
absolutely.
All right. Well, you know what? This was successful, and we hope for all of the horror stuff to come to all the games. And Jason, make your way back.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
back,
Just a quick
Jason.
shout out.
Yeah.
We're also doing a Hellraiser game.
Oh, that will be fun. I don't know how you're gonna make that again.
Trailer's
but-
already released for that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They're
yeah,
like releasing
solo
all
horror
these games
experience.
for these big, bad
I mean,
horror villain guys. Like
I'm willing to play it. Yeah, I'll try it out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, some cool details is it seems they got the original voice actor for
Wow.
Pinhead.
Oh,
And
I didn't even know
they're
that guy's
also
still
getting Clive
alive.
Barker in.
Wow.
I didn't
Sure.
either. Like when I watched the trailer, I heard his voice. I'm like, is that the original guy? I mean, it's a
Yeah.
little distorted, but is that the? Yeah,
I-
yeah.
That's-
At
See,
least
I
he
thought-
has
'cause-
the casting credits right now.
I thought the new one is a girl, right? The new Hellraiser person.
Yeah, one of the new Cenobite is
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah.
Name. I
Like
can't
So-
remember.
making
Yeah,
a new
they
one,
brought
or
the-
that was like the latest one.
Yeah, that was like the latest one. So
Oh.
I never saw it, but
Wow. Me neither. Yeah.
but
Well,
all right.
so
Well, we'll have to
Keep your
try it
eyes open
out.
for that game. It looks cool.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully in October we get some horror games going. But yeah, I think we're good to go. So thanks internet for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, follow, share, all that nonsense. But we will see you on the next podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Till next time.
Oh boy.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, man. We're done. We're ending.